Culture Walk, talking about the Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy said he's ready, and the defense believes in him as well. And I'm going to keep it all the way real with you, man. I loved his press conference. Everything he said, I loved, man. He had some tough questions, but he answered it like he been doing this for a long time. Like, he was so calm and collected. Like, he was just calm, bro. And he answered every question fully. You know what I mean? When the press asked him about, are you ready to be a starting quarterback? And in other words, J.J. McCarthy said, I've been ready. You know, J.J. McCarthy said, I've been ready. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game on this YouTube channel. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. And as always, God bless. But, yeah, man, shout out to y'all. But, yeah, I was just like, yo, when he said that, he was like, yeah, I've been ready. And then the press asked him about how do you handle the pressure. And in other words, J.J. McCarthy said he feeds off of it. J.J. McCarthy said he feeds off of pressure. And, you know, it's not like that's like something that he's just being arrogant about. That's the confidence that I love about him, because in the Michigan game versus Washington, when the game could have been on the line, this man scrambled for first downs. This man made the correct throws at the right moments to get the first downs. This man did what he had to do to win that game. So, and that was the pressure. That was to win the championship. Washington could have came back in that game if J.J. McCarthy wasn't on his A game. And I just believe everything that J.J. McCarthy said in his press, man. For him to say, yeah, I feed off of pressure. He invites the pressure. He likes the pressure. I love it, man. I love that about J.J. McCarthy. And that's the difference between a quarterback like him and other quarterbacks that don't become great. And yes, J.J. McCarthy is technically not proven when it comes to the NFL quarterback. But at the same time, when you have a certain spirit about you, when you have a certain energy about you, when you have the defense, you know what I mean, showing love, when you got Jonathan Grenard showing love and saying, pretty much, I'm standing 10 toes behind J.J. McCarthy, meaning I believe in J.J. McCarthy, meaning that, yo, I really respect this dude, and I think he's going to be, and I got his back. Whatever he's going through, I got his back. And shout out to Derek. I hope J.J. rips it. Yes, and he will, bro. Derek, he will, bro. Real talk, man. But it's crazy to have the defense already talking about this dude, and this man has not been, he hasn't played one regular season game. He hasn't played one regular season game, and you got, debatably, Jonathan Grenard is he's the top two defender on the Vikings. Real talk. Real talk. I forgot how many sacks he had. I think he had like 11 and a half, 12 sacks. I think he was up there in sacks. He was amazing. To replace Daniil Hunter. Daniil Hunter is one of my favorite players in Minnesota Viking history. To replace his, like, of course I got Daniil Hunter over him, but at the same time, for the price, it wasn't that much of a difference when it comes to the production, when it comes to sacks and all that. What are you doing, dude? What am I doing? I'm talking about the Minnesota Vikings. I'm talking about J.J. McCarthy in his press conference yesterday. I'm talking about the defense for the Minnesota Vikings is behind our young quarterback. I'm talking about the present, the future and the present quarterback of the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy. If you don't know who J.J. McCarthy is, I challenge you to look him up and see what he has accomplished in high school, what he's accomplished in college, and what he's about to accomplish in the NFL. I truly believe in what he's doing. I don't trust them. You said what? I'm not sure what you're saying, but that's some stuff right there. But anyway, yeah. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. But yeah. So J.J. McCarthy, everybody's riding with him, man. Everybody believes in what this man's ability is. And like I said, it's the spirit that he has. It's the confidence that he brings. And what I was saying about Jonathan Grenard, he's like literally, he could possibly be the best player on defense for the Vikings. For him to say he stand 10 toes down behind J.J. McCarthy, that means the whole defense is standing behind JJ McCarthy. So when you got the defense behind the quarterback, that usually doesn't happen until like that quarterback is a Pro Bowler, or until that quarterback is like really that dude. He's accomplished at the next level. That usually doesn't happen. But for Jonathan Grenard to say that, that means there's something about JJ McCarthy. There's something about his energy that he brings. And I'm ecstatic and excited that Jonathan Grenard said that, because, like I said, the coach loves him. KOC, Quasi loves him. That's why they drafted him, right? They chose him, right? And I love the fact that he was given a lot of compliments about what the Vikings did in the offseason, building this team around him when it comes to like the offensive line, when it comes to just like everything that the Vikings been doing. And he's building chemistry with the wide receivers and the team, and getting to know the personalities and all that. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. Shout out from New Zealand. What's going on, bro? Shout out to New Zealand, bro. Shout out to New Zealand. What's going on, brother, man? Shout out to you, man. I'm just talking about the Vikings right now. And I will be going live for every single Minnesota Viking game. So if you are interested, consider subscribing. Even if you're not a Viking fan and you're enjoying the vibes, consider subscribing, because when we go live, we go against your team. We can talk trash on each other and all that and have fun. But anyway, let me keep on topic, right? When it comes to JJ McCarthy and some other things he said, what else did he say? I'm trying to remember. About like how he was like just grinding in that when it comes to the playbook, like learning the playbook, learning how KLC coaches and all that. I absolutely love that, man, because I think that this is not his rookie year, but it's kind of like his rookie year in a way. But we're not looking at JJ McCarthy as a rookie. We believe in JJ McCarthy. We believe JJ McCarthy, in my opinion, I think he's going to be a Pro Bowler in his rookie year. People think I'm crazy when I said that. I made a video like a month ago saying that JJ McCarthy is going to be a Pro Bowler in his second year in the NFL. And I truly believe that because of what he has inside of him. But I'm just saying in general, man, the whole fan base believes in JJ McCarthy. The offense believes in JJ McCarthy. The defense believes in JJ McCarthy. The coaching staff believes in JJ McCarthy. Everybody believes in JJ McCarthy, that he's going to get the job done and get us our first Super Bowl in Minnesota Viking history. And I truly believe that, man. There's a bee all around me. Woo! There's a bee right behind me. We truly believe that, man. Oh, crap. What'd I just do? I don't know what I just did, but I'm going to put the green screen behind me. I don't know what I just did, but I'm going to put the green screen behind me. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, man. Like this right now, like for me personally, I'm excited. I'm excited for this upcoming season. Not a lot of people, if you're a Viking fan, you definitely know who JJ McCarthy is. If you a Michigan fan, you know who JJ McCarthy is. If you just love football, you most likely know who JJ McCarthy is. But not a lot of people know who JJ McCarthy is, and I just truly feel like that when people find out what he's capable of, because the team already believes in him. The team, honestly, we believe in him, and we know that he's going to be that guy when he finally starts throwing those touchdown passes to JJ and when I talk about JJ, I'm talking about the other JJ. I'm talking about Justin Jefferson, Jets. When he's throwing them touchdown passes to Jordan Addison, when he's throwing those touchdown passes to who else? TJ Hawkinson, Ty Felton, Gavin, I forgot how to say his last name, so I'm not going to pretend to try to say his last name. Casbah 55. Yeah, I'm about to talk about that shortly. I'm about to talk about all that shortly. But shout out to Grasshopper, shout out to everybody in the building. I know the vibes we hear. But yeah, let's go Vikings, man. And by the way, as a Viking fan, right, I feel like this is how I look at it. And I understand why people are not like behind the Vikings right now. I understand. Hold on. Like I understand. I understand because we haven't got to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? We haven't won a Super Bowl in our amazing history being a team in the NFL. I understand that. We went 14-3 and lost in the wild card game. Yes. But I feel like people are sleeping on the Vikings. I feel like people are going to realize the greatness that they had that the Vikings have. I'm talking about at that quarterback position. Shout out to you think JJ going to outshine Bo Nix? I think eventually, maybe not his second year, because his first year he only played in like a half of a preseason game. But I like Bo Nix a lot. I was actually a big supporter of Bo Nix. I like the Bo Nix. I wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't have minded if the Vikings drafted him as well. I like the Caleb Williams. I like the Jaden Daniels. I like the Bo Nix, and I like the Drake. I liked it all. I liked it a lot of quarterbacks, bro. I ain't gonna say on cap. I like the Drake May. There was a few quarterbacks that I liked. You know what I mean? But we got JJ McCarthy, and I'm happy that we got JJ McCarthy. But shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Cavs by 50. I read that. You think JJ? Yeah, but yeah, I like Bo Nix. Go Packers, go Lions, man. Hey, listen, bro. Don't be mad at me when we beat the brakes off of your team, bro. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and don't be mad at me when we beat y'all. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna leave Mike Sports Vice channel. Well, you can do whatever you want to do. It is what it is. I'm just saying. I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm gonna unlike. I'm gonna press the dislike because he told me that the Vikings were gonna beat the brakes off of me when we play them. Don't be mad at me, Lion fans. Don't be mad at me, Packer fans. You know what I mean? Because when we go live, I'm going live for absolutely every game with the scoreboard and everything. And we're going to talk. Hold on. We're going to talk a lot of trash. And it's going to be fun. But at the end of the day, don't be mad, be glad when we beat the brakes off of y'all, man. Don't be mad at me when the Vikings destroy all of y'all. Don't be mad at me. I'm telling y'all what it is. Everybody's rocking out with JJ McCarthy. And y'all about to find out the hard way. Yeah, I'm trying to zoom it myself smaller, but for some reason it's not letting me do it on this screen. I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't keep it real. I don't even know how I put this dang on green screen on the dang on live stream. But shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I got that guy JJ McCarthy. We talking about JJ McCarthy. We talking about the defense being behind JJ McCarthy. Vikings all the way. What's going on? Everybody hit that like button. He said, you tweaking. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, bro. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Let's go to the ball. Let's go, baby. It's a live stream party over here on Mike Sports Vibes, bro. It's a live stream party on Mike Sports Vibes right now, bro. It is what it is, bro. I'm not sure what's going on with the stream, but we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun throughout this whole season coming up, bro. You know what I mean? We're going to have fun, bro. It is what it is, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to make myself smaller, but it ain't working, so we just going to let it. See, look, when I'm trying to make myself smaller, it makes my, like, I don't know. Look, it's just crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy right now, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But y'all get what I'm saying. But, right. But shout out to y'all that's in the building, bruh. But yeah, he said Vikings all the way. Yes, go. Shout out to everybody in the building. So how do y'all feel about JJ McCarthy? I want to ask y'all that. Yo, how do y'all feel about JJ McCarthy? Listen, my bad, y'all. Y'all like, what the heck? Shout out to y'all, though, man. Y'all feel like he's that? All right. Let's be honest. Because you're probably, hold up, what's your fan? Who's you a fan of? Who are you a fan of? Who's your team, Cena? I'm a Michigan fan. Hope he's good. Yeah, I hope he's good too, bro. I hope, yeah, we need him to be good, bro. We need him to be good, bro. Like, real talk, man. But I'm just happy the whole team is rocking out with JJ McCarthy, bro. I'm just happy that the whole team is like, yeah, like we Gucci. Like, look, this is our quarterback. We about to be about to win a Super Bowl. That's how I look at it. Shoot, listen. I'm not thinking anything less than a Super Bowl, bro. I'm not just trying to make the playoffs. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. Oh, so you a Bears fan? Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. We sweeping the Bears. Hey, listen, we sweeping the Bears in the division. Hey, Mark, yo, write that down. Write that down. We sweeping the Bears in the division, bro. We sweeping them. I'm not worrying about the Bears. Even though I do like Caleb Williams. I ain't going to sit here and cap. I like Caleb. People hate on Caleb. But I actually like Caleb. I don't know what's going on over there. I can hear some yelling. I don't like that. NFC North. Hold on, y'all. Hear some yelling. I don't know what's going on. NFC North going to be very difficult division to win in this year. I agree, bro. I definitely agree. April 30th, remember what you said. Hey, listen, bro. And remember what you saying. Because you said that J.J. McCarthy's trash. So we going to see what's up with that, bro. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that. J.J. McCarthy is going to be a star his first complete year. He going to make the Pro Bowl, bro. I got a feeling he going to make the Pro Bowl, bro. That's just my honest opinion. J.J. McCarthy, when you got the whole team believing in you, when you got the defense believing in you, when you got the confidence of a male lion in his prime, when a male lion does not back down from nobody, he goes down fighting. You know what I mean? Listen, bro. Ain't nothing stopping us, bro. Ain't nothing stopping us, bro. He got the heart of a lion, bro. We gonna see what's up with all these people hating on us, saying that, oh, y'all don't have a proven quarterback. Watch what he does, man. His first complete year. But look, talking about Cleveland, I'm not a Cleveland fan. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I like what they did in the draft. Was y'all drafted Mason Graham, right? Y'all drafted Mason Graham with the 5th overall pick, I believe. I'm a Mason. Yes, listen, bro. I'm Philly everything besides football. I'm a Viking fan because of Randy Moss. I get that a lot. I get that a lot, man. But it is what it is. I'm a Viking fan from Pennsylvania. There's not many of us. You know, I actually drove past a Viking fan today. I said, oh, snap. I seen this place. It said Vikings. I said, oh, snap. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only oddball. You know what I mean? I'm not the only oddball. But, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building. I live right outside of Philly. I still want Travis Hunter. Graham is debatably the best defensive tackle in the draft. I'm a big Graham guy. I didn't really talk about him being drafted by the Vikings because I felt like Graham, in my honest opinion, he wasn't going to drop all the way to 24. You feel me? Wolves or Lakers tonight. Derek, on my other channel, I'm about to go live in about 5 minutes. On my other channel, subscribe to my other channel. Everybody that's in the building, if you can, if you're interested, if you're into basketball, if you're into baseball, go subscribe to my other channel. It's called Mike Sports Vibes Ballin', B-A-L-L-I-N-G. Mike Sports Vibes is the same name as this channel, but you add a ballin' to the end, B-A-L-L-I-N-G, Ballin'. Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. Trying to get to my first 400 subscribers on that channel. And I'm going live, and I'm going to talk about all the NBA basketball. I'm talking about all the NBA basketball and baseball on that channel when I get off this live stream. But I truly feel like this stream right here, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody in the building, shout out to my guy, Bill. He said, Kenneth Grant. Yes, I love Kenneth Grant. Where are you now? I'm not going to tell you exactly my location. I'm not doing all that, brother, man. But I tell you, I'm not that far from Philly. It's not that far from Philly. That's all I'm gonna say. Kenneth Grant was better at Michigan. I liked them both, either one. I was a big fan of Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant didn't drop to us as well. That sucks, man. I wanted Kenneth Grant or Graham. I like both of them, to be honest with you. Skull to the bowl. Y'all know the vibes. We here, man. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, so pretty much with this live stream, we talking about the Vikings and how the team believes in J.J. McCarthy, from the coaching staff to the defense. Jonathan Grenard said he's standing 10 toes behind J.J. McCarthy, and I love it, man. When one of the defense leaders, you know what I mean, speaks out and says that shows that, you know what I mean, J.J. McCarthy got that spirit, he got that energy that people like, man. And I like that. They rocking out and they standing behind that guy. They like, yo, we got your back. No matter what, we got your back. And I love that, man. Ain't nothing personal, brother, man. I just don't be trying to tell nobody where I live. You feel me? There's a lot of weirdos. There's a lot of, no, I don't want to say weirdos. There's a lot of weird people out here. You feel me? I don't like telling people exactly where I live, and then they, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's some weird stuff going on out here. And look, listen, I'm not famous on social media by any means, but still, there's some weird people, there's some things going on in this world, and I try to keep my personal life private. You feel me? But shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Ingram in the building. Hey, listen. Should have drafted Shedeur. I'm not worrying about Shedeur being drafted to the Vikings. We had our franchise quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. Why would we draft Shedeur? But I will say Shedeur, I am cheering for the Browns because I like Mason Graham. I like Mason Graham. That was a good pick. And I like Shedeur. I'm cheering for Shedeur. And I'm just going to put this out there. I'm just going to say this. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I don't feel like Shedeur should have dropped that low. But it is what it is. He's going to have to prove it. Because at the end of the day, if you get drafted in the first round or the fifth round, guess what? You have to prove it, bro. Yes, you have more leeway to not do good early on if you're a first-round pick because they made that investment in you. Right, I understand that. But now you got that pressure on you, Shedeur. You're a fifth-round pick. They sleeping on you. They thinking that you're not that dude. They think you're not that talented. They think you suck, pretty much. Drafting all them quarterbacks before you. And since they think you suck, do what you got to do. Don't prove them right. Prove them wrong. Let me say that one more time. Don't prove them right. Prove them wrong and ball out in Cleveland. You know what I mean? And see what happens. Because the only way you could prove, and that goes for anything in life, man. Whatever you do in life, everybody that's in the live stream, man, don't let nobody tell you that you're not something, man. If they say, oh, you suck at this, you're not good at this, man, keep striving for greatness. Keep grinding. Keep shining. You know what I mean? Because they don't want you to be successful. Because if they could do it, they could criticize, they could say this and say that and could critique you and your personality and all that. But at the end of the day, are they doing what you're doing? Could they do what you're doing? A lot of people talk a lot of bull crap, bro. A lot of people talk a lot of bull crap about people, but at the same time, they can't do what they do, though. You know what I mean? It's a way you come about it. You can come at people respectfully, but when you talk about this man has no talent, that's crazy to me. But that's just my opinion, bro. That's just my opinion. I'm going to just leave it there. And look, I'm cheering for Shedeur. That's all I'm going to say. Except for when he goes against the Vikings. When he goes against the Vikings, it's a different story. He's going down. He's going down, y'all. He's going down to the... Listen, he's going down, bro. Know the vibes over here. Saves the Browns a huge contract in fifth year. Yeah, saves them a little bit of money. But it's just a shame how that went about. Don't you wish y'all had to? Hey, listen, bro. I don't want Tobias Harris. I'm about to get on my other stream, and we about to talk about that real soon. I don't want Tobias Harris, bro. I don't want that dude, bro. No disrespect to Bull. Congratulations, bro. Y'all gonna get knocked out in the first round. Congratulations. But anyway, shout out to y'all in the building, man. Y'all know the vibes. We here, man. Minnesota Vikings are the fan base, the coaching staff, and the defense, the special, everybody believes in J.J. McCarthy, and it's a pleasure. It's amazing to watch, man. It really is amazing to watch a team rally behind a quarterback that, let's keep it real, we believe in him, but he's not a proven quarterback in the NFL. Before Jaden Daniels had a Rookie of the Year season, before he got to the NFC Championship game, we didn't actually know he was going to be this successful. It's the same thing with J.J. McCarthy. This is not his rookie season, because he played last year in the preseason, but he got hurt. But at the same time, bro, we believe in him. We believe in him. We just have a feeling. It's the spirit that he has. It's the energy. It's the energy that some people have. You know what I mean? But we're going to see what happens, y'all. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. I'm getting off this live stream. I'm going to Mike Sports Vibes Balling. And then I'm going to get off this live and go on that stream. We're going to talk about the NBA playoffs. But shout out to each and every one of y'all. I got the Timberwolves beating the Lakers. I got the Timberwolves beating the Lakers tonight. I hope they do. I hope they beat the brakes off the Lakers. No disrespect to LeBron, because I'm a big LeBron guy. You know, no disrespect to Luka. I like Luka, but Luka should have been a Sixer. So I'm salty. So that's why he has to go down. Since he's not on the Sixers, Luka gotta go down, and LeBron James gotta go down. So I'm gonna get off this live stream. And again, my other YouTube channel is called Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. You know what I mean? It's definitely going down. Go subscribe to that channel. I talk about basketball and football. We about to talk about it right now. I'm out, y'all. God bless. Peace.